So we work with the Baha'i Faith, and so they have community enrichment programs. One of them is the Junior Youth Spiritual Empowerment Program that works with kids from 12 to 15, and the other one are children's classes, which works with kids from 5 to 11. And they're basically about fostering in these kids good morals and enabling them to serve their own community.
Hi, I'm Anna Woodwani. I'm a representative from Group 2, and I work in Logan Circle on Saturdays.
Hey, I'm Lexi Berger. I'm a representative from Group 1, and we work in Columbia Heights on Tuesday night.
What Julia and I have been doing on the backside as far as planning goes is creating a kind of comprehensive lesson plan for each of the groups to take out to their different teams. So we realized that the different classrooms, the different groups of kids are going to have their own dynamics, but there's a core of what we wanted to teach them.
The two groups surveyed the area around where they did their community service. One group went around, they had breakfast at a local cafe, and another group went and had coffee near the community service area. We talked to a few of the local residents. We got to see how the community interacted and whether there was a community in general.
For our initial visit, we went into the classroom so that we could observe the lessons and get a better understanding of what kind of kids would be teaching and what methods would work best for them. My favorite part was seeing what the kids already knew and expanding on their knowledge of the subject.
One of our lesson plans is about food plates and food labels because it's not a curriculum that's in a lot of school systems. And so what we get to do is go in and teach these kids what they should be looking for in the back of the package and what they should be putting on their plate every day in order to have the most balanced diet possible.
I think they know a little more about food labels and what exactly they're eating, how much of it.
The second lesson plan we did involved around the digestive system, so teaching kids first of all how it works and what the mechanisms are of our digestive system, and the second part of that was teaching them how that affects their health, namely diabetes and celiac disease.
My favorite memories probably would be where trying to draw the digestive system, and one of the girls did it by herself, and it was really impressive.
Our third lesson surrounded the local grocery stores in each of the neighborhoods in which we were teaching, because it's one thing to teach students about how they can eat a healthy diet, and it's another to really show them the resources in the area.
So my favorite part from the third lesson was we were making yogurt parfait with the kids, and we were asking them, like, what's in this food, what makes it healthy, and they were naming out everything. They could have been students in our own bio class, and it was really great to show that we made an impact on them.
Our final day going in and working with the kids was really trying to see and gather the information that they've learned, especially since this is a first year project for the class. We really want to have some kind of data that can go back and show how much the kids have learned from where they started.
So our last lesson, the kids talked about their favorite parts of the lessons, and by far it was the day that we cooked and made that snack, and they remembered a surprising amount of things we told them.
What is so unique about the project that we get to do in this biology class is that often our hard sciences are not relatable to the lives that we live every day. It's hard to pull these biological terms or these chemistry terms into our everyday lives. But what's so unique about health and nutrition is that it's something that impacts the lives of us every day, of everyone around us. And what is so unique about the project that we're doing is that it really is something we get to teach the kids. What's been great about this class is our ability to take what we're learning in a textbook, what we're learning in the classroom and in the lab, and really apply it to the lives of these students. Otherwise, it would just be another set of materials that we were memorizing, but it's really neat to be able to see the impact that it can have on the kids.
They might not have access to all the same information that we have, or they might not be willing to gain that information, and I think this is a good way for them to learn how to be healthy.